Hello to the Real House Hippo channel with my good old Lucky here and my friend Tiffany, which you met one other time. I have a dog that's now in my way, but I have, yes, go over to Tiff. I have a huge box opening and I wanted to share it on here. This is been ordered off of Mischief Stitches, and I will put her information in the description below. But this is lots of fun liners. I don't even know how to start with this box. It's so well taped. Liners for my CNC cages, as I did not have enough for them, and Lucky is being a pain in the butt like usual. So yeah, not enough liners for my new CNC cages that Piggle and Piglet and Ringo and Tiny are in. So I went on and saw some amazing material that I love. It's Thomas the Tank Engine, and my kids used to adore everything Thomas.
They were obsessed with Thomas.
They were obsessed with Thomas. Everything was Thomas. To the point that Travis, when he had his eyes tested the very first time, he knew his colors when they wanted to do the color test to make sure he wasn't colorblind. That's what it was. And instead of telling the lady the proper names of the colors, which he knew, he decided to tell her the train names for each color. So she looked at me and she was like, I don't know anything about that show, so please tell me if he's right or wrong. So red was James, green was Percy, blue was Thomas, and yeah, so that's how obsessed my kids were.
That's so cute.
Of Thomas. So then Mummy became obsessed with Thomas because, well, who doesn't, right? When your kids are into something, you start buying everything Thomas. So needless to say, they had, you name it, they had it Thomas. I still have their Thomas toy box downstairs full of all their Thomas trains, because those things cost me way too much money to get rid of.
Yep.
So one day, fingers crossed, grandchildren will play with those. If not, who knows, but they're in my house. So she had Thomas material in flannel and in cotton. Well, yeah. And I'm not supposed to share this part, but I'm going to, and she might yell at me later if she sees this video, was I had some Thomas material from when my kids were little, and I was like, can I send it to be used? And she's like, I don't normally let people send me material in case I make a mistake. I don't want to be yelled at. And I said, I'm not that type of person. You make a mistake, you make a mistake. I just need something done with it, and you sew better than me. So she let me send off the cotton material that I had. And so she made stuff out of my cotton as well as her fleece. So I have like 2 full cage Thomas fun stuff I haven't had made for the pigs before, made for the pigs, and I can see it right on top. So rather than chatting more, let's get started. So first off, we have a pea pad. That's all Thomas. And I love the material. And then we have a cuddle cup or a snuggle bed. Yeah, she calls them snuggle beds. So we have 1. So we have 4 piggies that will be using these. So, and a dog that obviously Gimli wants to check it out. Does it approve? So we have 1 very cool bed. We have another pea pad and a second very cool bed. I love her beds. They're so sweet and so well done. They have cotton in the middle to obtain the pea, but also the pea pad that matches. I love that blue. It's so sweet.
Yeah. Baby blue.
Baby blue. We have a third one with red and more of that material. Very cool. Pea pads. Love pea pads. I probably will order more round pea pads because I tend to like to use two, not in at the same time, but within over 2 days worth. And we have number 4, which is red as well. So very bright colors. That's why I love Thomas too. Their colors were so bright.
Yeah, and cheerful.
And cheerful.
Yeah.
I could sleep in these. And you know what? I've come very close to letting Lucky try one of these to see if I should order him some, because they're almost his size, I think, for a bed. And he tore apart his bed, and he does like this stuff. So what do we have next? Okay, these are not Thomas, but they're cute and they match what I had before. And so I got 2 monkey pads as well, because they matched other material that I already had and I needed more pads that way. And we'll go into something new that I've never had, and it is their oh, she's tucked stuff inside. So it is a tunnel. She calls them her pigloos. And so now they have this tunnel with the pea pad inside, which is amazing. So they'll be able to run through it, cuddle in it, keep nice and warm because it's nice and furry inside. Oh, that's awesome. So they have that one.
Ooh.
And again, she tucks something inside. And we have number 2 for the second one. Oh, she put green in with this one. This is cool.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, they'll stand up in there nicely. I've never had these pigloos and I wanted them, so this is awesome. I'm gonna sit here and just watch my piggies play in Thomas for days, I tell ya.
And wish it was you.
And wish it was me. And then, because every piggy needs a cuddle sack, we have a red one. We have a blue one. So these two, I know my pigs aren't going to know this, but these two are supposed to be for my hairy pigs, so for Tiny and Ringo, because they don't need as warm as the skinny pigs.
Yeah.
So the skinny pigs have these two, but I bet you anything, I'll find them the other way around.
Probably.
But oh, the fleece and brown and red. Oh, I'm so in love with it. Maybe I'll steal it and make pillows.
There you go.
Oh, she sent extra material that didn't get used. And then her card with little notes on it on the back. Oh yeah, and then I ordered some bigger square pads of Thomas. I could hang this on my wall, but no, they'll use it. And then I do have the paint
Splotches.
1, 2, so I added another liner for my paint one. And then let's see, how does this work, because I had to order it a little differently than I had planned. Oh, hold on, I see 2 more of the square pea pads to go with the Thomas. So we got lots of pea pads to go with Thomas. Oh, I'm loving this. I hadn't even cleaned their cages today because I planned on doing this, but now Tiff's here, so it might wait till later, unless she wants to help with the fun Thomas stuff. Okay, so now liners. How did I do it? I got a 4x4, and then I got a, another pea pad. I missed that one.
It's a nice big one.
I like the big ones. I put the big ones normally underneath their hay container, so that way when they pee around their hay container, it's extra padded. Okay, so liners. I got a 4x4, and then I got a 3x2 and a 1x2 because there just wasn't enough material to make it 2 4x4s. And the way my cages are set up, it will work the 3x2 with the 1x1. So, or the 1x2. So here's the 1x2 that will go one way. Oh, it's upside down to you guys, of course. Let's turn it around. I love this baby blue on the back. This reminds me of when my kids were little.
Yeah.
I tell you, because it was all baby blues and greens and blues, and now they're 14 and 17, and they were laughing at me that I ordered Thomas stuff. Mom,
Oh, it's so sweet.
we outgrew that. Yeah, they did. I didn't.
Oh.
I could use this as a blanket.
Yeah, you could.
Hi, Lucky. So then there's this one, is the 3x2, and it's got nice brown on the back side. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm covering Tiff up.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's nice and cold.
There we go.
Get nice and warm. And last one, you're lucky you have a box. Oh, this is awesome. And light blue on the back of it. This is huge, but this is what you get. Oh, it's upside down for a 4x4.
So will those go in the pre-made cages that you?
Yeah, they're going in the CNC
Okay.
cages. They're not Midwest size. So, because I only had the hippos for them material, so I needed more for them. So this is them, and I love it. I am so, I love it, love it, love it. So again, Mischief Stitches. Here's her card. She's from Hamilton, and Sarah Hurst is her name. And she makes cozies, handmade pocket pet items, cage liners, hammocks, cuddle sacks, and more. So I will put her Facebook link in my description as well to this video, because she's amazing to work with. When I ordered this, when I first started my order, so she takes about 6 weeks. She's about 6 weeks out for her stuff because she has so much to do, which 6 weeks is nothing to wait. And she doesn't take payment until it's done, which is really nice. And she understands too, in the sense of Tiff rehomed her piggies to me. Tiff had an order placed with her, and she totally understood having to cancel it, and she gave me the option of, if I wanted to continue the order, I could change whatever part of the order I wanted to. And that's actually where the 2 monkey pads came from. They were originally from Tiff's first order, so they came to me instead. But she understands if life happens and you have to cancel, and that's why she doesn't take payment until it's ready.
Yes, it was really nice of her to do that.
Yeah. And then secondly, when I first placed the Thomas order, I had the cages, I didn't have a four, I only had them in like a 3x3 when I first placed the order. So I was originally ordering 2 3x3 liners, but in that 6 weeks I had to rearrange my cages, and I made them bigger because I got Tiny, and I ended up putting Ringo and Piggle together too. So I needed to make my cage bigger so each cage could fit 2 pigs rather than just the minimum size for 1 pig. So when I contacted her and said, I've changed my cages around, do you have enough material? She was like, okay, I have enough material to do the 4x2, but not quite enough to do this with these other things I had already ordered. So we played around with the order and took fleece from some of this little stuff to make my 1x2. And Lucky is over here. You can't see him. We're laughing at him. He's trying to
sleep
in a snuggle bed. So he's half in, half out. He must love the smell of it. Now he's sneezing all over it. The pigs are going to love it. The pigs love him and he loves the pigs too. So they're used to each other's smells already. But yeah, she was so willing to work with my changes and just double checked how I needed it and remeasured everything she had, so that way my order was complete to the way that I wanted. And she was so easygoing that it's like, hey, you know. So please contact Sarah. I'll keep her busy alone, but I'll let you guys fit into some slots because I do have more things in mind to order. Fleece is addicting. So are piggies. Yes. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.